Greetings, fellow Earthlings. This is Limitless Vibrations presenting you another edition. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 30-day Nofap Experience. You may be wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well, because I'm in the jungle and this is the most comfortable clothing I could manage to find. It's actually quite fun to dress like this too. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about, I've written down my top 10 benefits and some cons as well. So, the first question that we should be asking is, why would anybody do this? Why would anybody not fap? Like, what's the reason behind it? And for me, I was kind of addicted to fapping every single day, and doing it in a very unhealthy manner, you know. Especially like watching porn and all that things, all those things of the sexual matter online web. It's I noticed that it was draining my life force energy, and you know, obviously, if you experimented with it, you would understand what I'm talking about. But so I just wanted to be free and more clear and see what would happen, because I heard really good reviews from many different people. So I was like, alright, let's give this a shot. And last month I actually did 28 days of non-ejaculation, but this time I want to do 30 days of no sexual anything, no fapping, no nothing, none of that. And I thought it was going to be impossible, but because I never done this in my life for this long period of time, so, but it wasn't actually that hard, because I started as soon as I came here, and I'm in this natural jungle environment. I'll show you guys. All around me, it's jungle. And I'm not really around distractions, you know. There's no like Wi-Fi or internet or electricity here, so I figured it would be the perfect place for me to do this. So I'm going to be talking about the benefits. Number one is more focused. I'm just more focused. I was distracted big time from the things I wanted to accomplish and achieve, and during this year I've been just so distracted, man. Yeah, now I just feel a lot more focused. I feel a lot more clear, and that's the second benefit. I feel like all the clouds of distraction and confusion have been cleared for me, and you know, I get clear about what I truly want, what I truly want to do, what I truly want to be, you know, like all those things of the external world really kind of pull you in and like tempt you to do things that you don't want to, like you're truly in your soul, you don't really want to do, you know. Like obviously you still have a desire to do those things, to watch those things, and to distract yourself sexually, but you know, the big soul desire is to grow, you know. So the third one is, you know, I've never actually felt this strong in my life. Like I feel really, really strong, like in my mind, in my feelings, and in my body, my physical body too. And I just feel super strength. The fourth one is increased energy, and you know, I have a lot more energy. I just have so much more energy, like, to do things. I could run around all day. I can do so many different things, and I'm thankful I'm in a natural environment, because this natural setting, the jungle, like, really powers me as well. So number 5 is, like, I'm inspired. I'm actually way more inspired than ever before to create, and I have so many ideas that I've written down and I've wanted to do for a while, but I didn't have that motivation, inspiration, because the reoccurring cycle of like releasing the precious semen, the precious seeds, depletes the life force energy, and that kind of depletes those ideas that I had to create and put into action. But now I'm just like, I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to create, ready to action, baby. Alright, so number 6 is, this is a really profound one, and I felt this like throughout the experience. Just feel like a little kid again, and I feel like a child, man, like a born again child. Like, man, like I kind of forgotten the inner child, and now it's just back, and like I can just be myself. And most days I'm myself, pretty much on myself. And most days I'm just naked, running around the garden and playing, and it feel like I regained my innocence. And yeah, it's very important. And number 7 would be, I'm like less aroused, like in society it's just too much hyper sexualization of everything, and even this, like me just being natural in a hammock and wearing some plants, this is like people get turned on by this, but I'm just being myself, and now I'm not even sexually aroused by much anymore, but so it's really hard to get turned on now. And that's actually a really good thing, because I stay more disciplined, and that's the 8th benefit, to be more disciplined. The Nofap help me become more disciplined in my life, and yeah, I just feel like I'm not even distracted here. I mean, a lot of times I'm just like still not doing anything, but yeah, it feels good. Number 9 would be, I don't have a desire to like go back to the old ways. I don't have a desire to watch porn again. I don't have a desire to engage in lustful things anymore. Not saying that the desire is completely gone from me, but pretty much I don't feel like that. Like I don't have a desire for that anymore. And then the 10th one is, I appreciate this human sexual bodily autonomy functions. I appreciate it, and I appreciate how I'm grateful for every seed now, and I'm like, don't waste it. I don't. It's really important. Don't waste the seeds just like every single day. I wasn't doing that before, but just be very mindful and be very, like, make it a sacred thing. Like, don't just like throw it away like it's nothing. Like, these seeds are very, very important. This is gold here, and I don't want to like throw that away anymore. I want to use that to power my life, and I know that this is the vitality. This is the importance of recognizing that sexuality is the most powerful thing in the universe. Like, this is how the universe was created, through sex. Through sexual action, and then the seed was just came with the eggs, and the egg birthed the new life, and that was the life of the universe. And you know, you can create such powerful things in this life with it. You know, if you use it wisely, and you can become like a brand new being, and not be controlled by it. You know, because you can be complete slave to to sex and sexuality, or you can use it to your advantage, and you could use it to empower you, uplift you, and inspire you throughout your life. And you know, I feel like it was my kryptonite for most of my life. And you know, now I'm gonna be implementing rebooting, resetting. This is why I did this, to reset my system, so I can implement a new habit that empowers me. It makes me feel like Superman. So I don't have to have the kryptonite anymore. Throw away the kryptonite. I don't need it. I mean, I don't get. I'm just not. I don't have it anymore, you know. But so yeah, after doing the 30 days, I was like, man, I'm gonna do 60 days, and then I'm gonna do 90 days, and then I'm actually gonna go 1 year. I was like, this is so easy, but it wasn't actually like that. Like, throughout the experience, I've had lots of urges, and very, 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 very strong ones. But when I resisted it, you know, it usually passed after 5-10 minutes, and then I would just go on about my day and continue, just do whatever I was doing, whatever I was doing to create. And but now I'm going to be talking about the cons, and you know, not many cons, but the first one is no pleasure. And to be honest, I was actually feeling a lot of pain, especially in the beginning, because I kind of put a toxic plant right in my genital area. When I got here, the first day I got here, I put it there, and you know, I was paralyzed for a couple days, 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. The pain was so bad. It burned so bad. It was so sensitive in my genital area. I couldn't even touch it. So that was like, I feel like that was kind of divine. What happened, it was like, you know, what you've been doing throughout your life wasn't working. It was producing so much pain, and like that experience showed me, like, yeah, like you have to experience the pain in order to receive pleasure. And you know, if anything in life brings you pleasure but also brings you pain, then it's not worth it, you know. So that's what I realized. And you know, no sexual pleasure for 30 days, 1 month is a long time. So, you know, I don't receive much pleasure other than that. I mean, I get pleasure through music and food and swimming and all that, and working out. So I had to find pleasure in other areas of my life, which is good, you know, good break. So, and then the tension, the stress, I feel is easier to hold on to when you're no fapping. But I'm gonna get to the third one. I feel like a lot of people in the community who do the nofap, and a lot of like religion in general, a lot of the world shames like masturbation and all that stuff. And but for me, I just look to nature, man. Like, now I'm really connected with nature. I'm just like, oh man, this is so natural. Like, it's so natural. It's like the most natural thing to do, to masturbate, you know. But obviously, you don't want to be like an animal and just masturbate all day, and, you know, just mate for procreation. But, you know, it's about being as natural as possible, but merging the natural with the supernatural, so we can lift the natural above its state, you know. And so yeah, that explained that pretty much sums up the experience. Am I gonna go 60 days, 30, 90 days next year, 1 year? No, because I kind of already broke it this morning. And I'm actually grateful that I did that, because I was just really calling for it. My body was calling for it. Everything was saying yes, 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 do it, do it, do it, do it. And you know, I just let myself have that experience, and I kind of just like, oh, I was like an animal. I was like a lion. I was making so much noise. Oh, oh. And I kind of woke up the guy that was here, and and you know, he got woken up by, and he told me in the morning, what were you doing last night? I was like, oh no, nothing. I just had a dream. Just gotta be mindful about when other people don't wake them up. But yeah, but it felt so good. Like it felt like I was just doing it for the first time. It felt like when I remember when the first time I did it, it felt like that. It felt like that. Like wow. Like whoa, what is this? What is this feeling? It feels amazing. Oh my god. And you know, I was just breathing and being slow, but also being fast, but you know, and not ejaculating, you know, and conserving that energy. And yeah, feeling really good after. I felt like the tension and the stress I was putting onto my body, it was relieved, and my body was just like, thank you so much for that. So I'm just like, man, masturbation is natural, man. You just don't abuse it. You know, you take the middle path. You don't go too much to this last side. You don't go to this side. You just be in the middle, the center. So like, no masturbation at all, no. Or masturbation all the time, every day, no. Meet me at the center where we can make this work on all levels, and we can have this balance us. We can have this work for us. We can have this empower us, strengthen us, uplift us in a way, yeah, that works and that doesn't deplete us but sustains us, and you know, inspires us. So you know, I'm not gonna be doing this every day, but I'm gonna be experimenting with a new system, and we're gonna see how that works. You know. And I'll let you guys know what happens, and yeah, but this is very exciting. So yeah, I'm really inspired. Feel good. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, take whatever you feel is resonates, and then do your own experiments, you know, to see for yourself. I recommend anybody to do this. I recommend actually everybody to do this. I recommend everybody to start, you know, first of all, stop watching porn, you know, block all those nasty websites, and then, you know, if you can, go into nature, you know, spend as much time as in nature, and get away from the cities, and get away from the environment that you've been doing, that's been supporting your unhealthy habits. You know, when I came here, I just came fresh. So I mean, just go to a new environment. You know, get away from the Wi-Fi and the internet for a while. Spend 21 days at least, and aim for 30 days of doing this, and it might change your life. So, anyways, peace, love, light. Alright, nap time.